when Hustle Dream Production is on the beat.
So before you start cutting, what you want to do is lift the hair off the scalp. You want to comb the hair down. That lifts the hair off the scalp. That way it makes it easier for the hair to run through the teeth of the blade. Also, you check for cowlicks and things of that nature. So make sure that you comb the hair out before you start cutting. Alright, so my client really wanted to leave it up to me to figure out what length he should go with. Normally, when a person has waves, barbers would instantly say, I'll go with a 1.5 for a wave length. Well, that is not always the case for certain people. All textures are different, and you have to find out what length is best for that type of texture. So for his texture, I felt like a 4 would be a better guard for his texture. So I went with a number 4 guard with the lever open. And I'm going with the grain. Also, before I went with this 4 guard, I did my check. I grabbed different guards and I just ran the guards through the hair and seen which one fit best. So if you don't know, that's a tip for you guys to be sure that you're giving your client the right length. So now that we have everything down to its proper length, now it's time to debulk. I'm going to use my 1 guard with the lever open, using my cordless fast feeds, and I'm also going to be using my comb to kind of, feed the hair into the teeth of the blades, making sure I do not go up too high. Now I'm just debulking at this point, right? I'm clearing out enough space to where I could set in my guideline. So I'm not going to bring this up too high because he wants a low taper. Now that I have everything pretty much debulked, I'm going to use my JRL's 2020 trimmers basically to set in my bald line. I'm doing it in an upward way instead of putting it in directly on. That way I won't leave a harsh guideline. And I'm just going right below the natural hairline. I'm not going to go up too high because, again, I want to keep this as low as possible. Now going back with my clippers with the lever fully open, I'm going up not even a ½ inch, right? I'm just going up a little bit under a ½ inch, making sure I keep it consistent all the way around by pulling his ear down and going over the guidelines multiple times, using my corners around those tough areas. Now switching over to my one guard with the lever open, the same width as what I did with the lever open, going up and setting my guideline in, going over the guideline multiple times to ensure it's at that one open length. So right now there's a lot of bulk on top. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna clipper over comb, set my comb at a 45-degree angle, and just take off whatever is hanging out. All right, I will be going up and down to blend the one into that bulk on top, but other than that, I'm just clearing out bulk at this point. So now that I got the shape that I wanted, I'm basically gonna go up with the 2 guard just to make sure everything flows into the bulk on top. Now I'm gonna put back on the 1 guard with the lever open and just clearing up that area between the 1 and the 2 in a flick out motion. Now just closing the lever on that 1 guard, I'm gonna soften up that middle line. The reason why I do this so it makes it easier to take out with the next step. With the 0 guard on, with the lever fully closed in a flick out motion, flick out that middle line. Remember to use your corners the entire time. Next, with the lever fully closed in a flick out motion, flick out that bottom line. Remember, if you need to adjust your lever or go up, adjust your lever as you go up. Keep in mind that I'm using my corners the entire time. Next, this is the most important part in doing a blend, is detail work. All right, detailing everything that you just did. So what I like to do is I like to rest my eyes, come back to the blend, detail work, use some corner work, use different guards in areas where, you know, I use them. Also, another alternative, utilize your mirror. The mirror gives you a different perspective on the blend that you can't see just head on. I don't know what reason it is that you can't see it head on, but it just gives you a different perspective to make it a lot more easier for you to, you know, pinpoint those bulk areas. So make sure you stretch the skin out and kind of just corner work, you know, with your clippers, and just think of getting out those bulk areas as, say if a group of people, you know, just piled in one area, you're just taking out some of those people in that area to lighten up those, you know, dark bulk areas, if that makes sense. And lastly, what you want to do is freehand trim the top. Basically, I like to close my lever and just go over the hair and get those frizzy hairs off top, laying those hairs down. That way, the haircut could look finished. You don't want to go through the haircut and give a nice fade and a lineup, and then all of a sudden leave those little frizzy hairs at the top. That makes your haircut unfinished. So finish off the haircut by doing a freehand trim. Listen, let me tell you why they call me 360. When they sit in my chair, I spin them in a full 360, and they come out looking like,
damn, son, we make it look easy.
You too, this is the cut. And if you like it, make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. Also, HustleDreamProduction, that's my brother, he does all my beats. His YouTube channel will be linked in the description below. Make sure you guys go give him a follow. Also, if you want to know where you can find any tools that you've seen in this video, links will be in the description below. Otherwise, you guys can follow me on Instagram and TikTok. My TikTok is official360Jeezy and my Instagram is 360Jeezy. But it's your boy 360Jeezy, and I'm out of here. Chip.